Good morning, world. It's your girl, Dominique Spinelli, coming to you live looking like a honeygram on today. Check my fit. Ooh. Let me tell you, I was getting ready. I didn't have a white shirt on. It was just this and this. And I was like, it's giving honeygram. It's giving Winnie the Pooh. With my little crop toppy. It's like, nah, it's not a crop top. It's tucked in my pants. Every time I wear a shirt tucked into like business pants with my hip clip on, I feel like I'm about to like Bad Boys for Life. Like I'm about to just, but whatever. Back to a good morning, world. Your girl is navigating life off one cup of coffee today. That kind of has my stomach hurting. I feel a little like nauseous. You know when coffee fills you up a lot and you feel like you had too much? I kind of feel like that. And I still have half a cup, so I wonder what's going on. It is what it is. Maybe it's not mixing well with my vitamins. But whatever. I'm not complaining though. I'm still happy. I still have joy. Because the joy of the Lord is my strength. Straight like that. All right. So with that said, first let me put on some chapstick. I'm not feeling moisturized enough for you. Second, let me make sure I turn that Wi-Fi off. Hold up. All right. Now I'm gonna moisturize with my Burt's Bees. Gotta get that Burt's Bees, the one that feels mentholy. My lips just a tingling. All right, now I'm ready to tingle on this mic. Tingle all the way. Let's go. Hold on. Let me wet my whistle. All right, little honeygram. Let's get to work. The Mawnin Finance Committee discussed what to do with the C.E. Weldon building Monday night. Interim Mayor David Belote told us the history of the building.
The historical significance to the city of the Weldon building. It was once a post office. It was once the City of Martin Library. This particular building is on the historical register. Also, the building is named after the Weldon family, and that certainly is a consideration. Current uses right now, the new part.
Something is wrong. Hold up. Something is wrong. It cut my soundbite. Yeah, they cut my soundbite. I gotta run that back. As someone who had to sit through the meeting and cut the sounds, I know when it's short. Why you shortchanged me. Now I gotta listen to it all over again. Ready?
Historical significance to the city of the Weldon building. It was once a post office. It was once the City of Martin Library. This particular building is on the historical register. Also, the building is named after the Weldon family, and that certainly is a consideration. Current uses right now, the new part of the old building is currently being used to teach a class, a UT Martin class. As far as any contractual obligation to UT Martin, there isn't no exchange of money. That's renewed annually, and that'll be to be looked at the conclusion of the spring semester if needed. It does serve for some city storage, and there are a few soybean festival events that are run in and out of there.
Okay, there it is. Over the past several years, the lack of upkeep to the building has led to some damage.
Several years ago, the building still had leaks and problems, and basement leak. We suffered with that for so long, which brings me to, we have had some leaks in that facility, and we've done some patch work on that to fix the leaks, but the leaks caused some real damage. We had a air conditioning unit go off on the third level, no longer working, created some real heat. That water and then the dry.
The Mawnin Finance Committee discussed what to do. If I told y'all really what just happened on this screen, I'm not even going to give it my energy, okay? You are not going to take my joy. I'm just going to keep it pushing, player. You be like that sometimes. Okay. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has announced a commercial fire investigation in Obion. At the request of the Obion Fire Department, TBI Special Agent fire investigators are assisting in the investigation of a fire at the Willow Tree restaurant at the Willow Tree restaurant on East Palestine Street. Security video shows a white vehicle in the area approximately 4 minutes before the fire. Investigators are hoping to speak with the occupant or occupants of that vehicle. Investigators say they may have information that could help determine the cause of the fire. 5 area fire departments responded to battle the blaze at the 2-story structure Monday morning just after 2 o'clock. 22 firefighters were on the scene for approximately 4 hours. A video showing the white car in Obion has been placed on our Facebook page at Thunderbolt Radio News. Anyone who recognizes the vehicle or has any information pertaining to the Willow Tree fire in Obion is urged to contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations at 1-800-TBI-FIND or their nearest law enforcement agency. And that's why we just keep it pushing, playa. I don't have time for the bull. Right there. Yeah, I don't have time for it. There you go. Oh. Fight the good fight. All right. A scam alert has been issued for Obion County residents. The Obion County Sheriff's Office has been informed of residents receiving scam calls pretending to be officers with the department. The scammers are claiming the intended victims have missed jury duty. They then tell the victims they face being arrested unless a fine is paid immediately over the phone. The Obion County Sheriff's Office is urging local residents to hang up immediately if they should receive one of these calls. They urge residents not to send money, gift cards, or divulge personal information to the scam callers. The Obion County Sheriff's Office is asking residents to share this information with elderly friends and family who are often targeted by phone scammers. Perfect. And that's a perfect 2-minute cut. Boom. Now we're on to the next. Good morning, Miss Joyce. Good morning, Misty. Miss Joyce, I'm gonna text your phone today. It just hit me. I'm gonna text your phone today. Look, I'm gonna write you on the top of my to-do list. Joyce, I am so sorry. I told you there's a lot going on. It just hit me, like, as I look back at the screen. I'm gonna text you today. Okay. Union City Police were called to investigate the theft of parts at Herman Jenkins Motors on West Reelfoot Avenue. Police reports said an officer spoke with an employee who reported the theft of parts from a scrap area at the business. Police reports said 2 diesel converter parts valued at $1,000 were taken in the theft. The employee said camera footage showed an individual entering the gate at almost 10:30 on the night of December 10th. The police report stated 2 individuals were at the scene in a 4-door sedan, which appeared to be dark in color with chrome or silver wheels. Police are still investigating the theft. 2:43. Excuse me, this one might be long for this. Let's try this one. Cy Bayhackle. Okay. Channel 7 is being sold to Gray Media based in Atlanta. The announcement was made yesterday from WBBJ. The TV station has been on the air for 72 years and was founded by Cy Bayhackle and has been the most watched local news television station in its market. Channel 7 is owned by the Bayhackle Communications, and the sale is expected to conclude in early 2026. Gray Media also owns TV stations in Nashville, Memphis, Huntsville, and Paducah. Gray Media was founded by James Harrison Gray and owns 180 TV stations across the United States in 113 markets. Let me just check that for a second. Let me see. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're good. We're at 3:31. Let's try another short one. So I can cut these at 2 minutes each. We'll try this one. Ford Motor Company has announced big changes for its Blue Oval City in Tennessee. Company officials say the Haywood County site will not produce electric vehicles as planned, but will now produce the all-new gas-powered built Ford Tough truck. With multiple production delays already at the site, Ford Motor Company has announced production of the new gasoline trucks will begin in 2029. According to Ford, the Blue Oval City campus will scrap the name of the Tennessee Electric Vehicle Center. According to Ford, the Blue Oval City campus will scrap the name of Tennessee Electric Vehicle Center and change to a renamed Tennessee Truck Plant. Ford cited the changes as due to lower than expected demand, high costs, and regulatory changes. Company president and CEO Jim Farley said the decision to scrap the electric vehicle plan in Tennessee came from a customer-driven shift. Cool. And where's that? Right here? Right there. Cut. And keep it pushing, player. A federal jury delivered a guilty verdict in the case of a Memphis-based I wrote the article. A federal jury delivered a guilty verdict in the case of a Memphis-based convicted felon who robbed 12 businesses in Memphis over the span of a month. Facing a mandatory statutory minimum of 75 years in prison is 29-year-old Frederick Buford, who was charged with committing a series of armed robberies of businesses in the summer of 2022. Beginning May 23rd of 2022, Mr. Buford conducted a series of armed robberies of local businesses in Memphis, from Family Dollars to Exxon's. He continued to rob a total of 12 stores from May to June of 2022. After a 4-day trial, Buford was convicted on December 4th of 2025 with 11 counts of robbery and 1 count of attempted robbery, as well as 11 counts of use of a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence, as well as 11 counts of use of a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence. His sentencing is sent right here and right here. His sentencing is set on March 24th of 2026 before United States District Judge Mark S. Norris. All right, I got 2 of them there. Let's get to coding. Right there. Cut. and cut there. Let me make sure I don't have any murmuring. Okay, cool. Next. Governor Bill Lee and Deputy Governor and Commissioner Stuart McWhorter announced Monday that Korea Zinc and right there. Announced Monday that Korea Zinc, a Korean metal factory. I wrote this one too. Come on, man. Announced Monday that Korea Zinc, a South Korean metal manufacturer, will build its first U.S. operations in Tennessee, which will be the largest single private corporate investment in state history. Korea Zinc has selected 2 locations, one in Clarksville and one in Gordonsville, for the $6.6 billion. For the $6.6 billion. As part of its production efforts, Korea Zinc will create 420 new jobs in Montgomery County and an additional 320 jobs in Smith County over the next 5 years. The new facility in Clarksville will house the company's U.S. headquarters as well as manufacturing operations. In Gordonsville, the company plans to reopen a former mine, bringing back lost jobs and industry to the community. There we go. It didn't sound confident the first time. I'm like, hold on. I hesitated. Okay, and okay. An Obion County Sheriff's Office deputy has been honored for his work. Deputy Alex Cochran was named Deputy of the Year for West Tennessee District 8. He was recognized at the annual Tennessee Highway Safety Office holiday meeting in Madison County this month. Sheriff Carl Jackson said Deputy Cochran is in his first year as a law enforcement officer and has shown great dedication to his profession by enforcing safety and security in the community. A photo of Deputy Cochran and his award has been placed on our website at thunderboltradio.com. Weakley County schools are celebrating another year of academic excellence, with 3 schools earning the Tennessee Reward School designation from the Department of Education. Reward School status is the highest distinction a school can earn in Tennessee's accountability system. The 3 Weakley County recipients, named as some of the top performing schools, were Dresden Elementary School, Dresden High School, and Greenfield School. Schools are recognized for exceptional achievement or growth determined by the state's rigorous scoring complex. It says matrix. Do it again. Schools are recognized for exceptional achievement or growth determined by the state's rigorous scoring matrix. The matrix is made up of factors such as TCAP performance, growth measures, chronic absenteeism, graduation rates, and English language learner proficiency. And English what's up with my English? Hold on. Come on. And English language learner proficiency. Schools designated as reward schools rank in the top 5% statewide in overall performance. My English was messed up. Hold on. That sounded nutty buddy. Okay, hold on. I think we're good. Okay, right there. Take that breath out. Okay. Oh, my tummy. We're almost there. The Dyer County Sheriff's Office announced an arrest following the recovery of 2 missing juveniles from Crockett County. Sheriff Jeff Box said an investigation revealed the 2 juveniles had been staying with Brendan Puckett for a couple of weeks. Puckett is currently on state probation for sexual battery involving a minor and was charged with 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. When officers were serving an arrest warrant for Puckett, a 3rd juvenile was also discovered in the residence. Officers added an additional charge of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, with the juvenile being released to his mother in Arkansas. The case remains active, with investigators examining the circumstances surrounding these events. Officers began their investigation following a tip and confirmation through the National Crime Information Center. A federal jury returned a guilty verdict in the case of a Memphis man that robbed 3 cell phone companies in West Tennessee. On Thursday, 32-year-old Maurice Harris was given a mandatory minimum sentence of 75 years in prison for committing a series of armed robberies of businesses in October 2024. In the robberies of Metro by T-Mobile in Memphis, Cricket in Brownsville, and AT&T in Memphis, Mr. Harris pretended to be a customer, then produced a handgun and demanded the store's phones and tablets. During the robbery of the Brownsville Cricket wireless store, a 5-year-old child was present. Investigators found the driver's license identification of Harris that was left behind at the store when he fled. After a 3-day trial, Harris was convicted of 3 counts of robbery, 3 counts of use of a firearm during a crime of violence, and 1 count of being a felon in possession of a firearm. The Powerball jackpot continues to climb. After no grand prize ticket was sold for Monday night's drawing, tonight's drawing has increased to $1.25 billion. Should a single ticket match all 6 numbers, that person could choose to accept a one-time lump sum payout of $572.1 million before taxes. Tonight's drawing is the 6th largest in the history of the Powerball game. 45 states participate in the Powerball lottery, including Tennessee and Kentucky. The odds of purchasing the grand prize winning ticket is listed at 1 in 292.2 million. And it's gonna be May. All right, let's do this one again. The Martin Finance Committee discussed what to do with the C.E. Weldon building Monday night. Interim Mayor David Belote tells us the history of the building.
Significance to the city.
Hi, Miss Cindy. Good morning.
Once post office, it was once the
Miss Cindy, I'm trying to get over there and get pancakes on Saturday. God willing. Me and Haiti can slide through. I hope. I can't get the pancakes off my mind.
Is a consideration. Current uses right now, the new part of the old building is currently being used to teach a class, a UT Martin class. As far as any contractual obligation to UT Martin, there isn't no exchange of money. That's renewed annually, and that'll be to be looked at the conclusion of the spring semester if needed. It does serve for some city storage, and there are a few soybean festival events that are run in and out of there. Plaster and things. Even after renovation.
Hold up. Cut all of that. There we go. Over the past several years, the lack of upkeep to the building has led to some damage.
Even after renovation several years ago, the building still had leaks and problems and basement leaks. We suffered with that for so long, which brings me to, we have had some leaks in that facility, and we've done some patch work on that to fix the leaks, but the leaks caused some real damage. We had an air conditioning unit go off on the 3rd level, no longer working, created some real heat. That water and then the dried plaster and things just started coming down. And if you look at those pictures there, you can see the damage, and the damage is extensive. There's no denying that. The elevator, because of some electrical issues, is not in service at this particular moment.
The committee discussed what to do next.
The building is not used. With its current state, it would be difficult to use it other than for storage. The question is, 2 questions. One, do we do the research and take what it needs to put it back in the state where you can use it, or do we look at putting it on the market and seeing what we can get for it?
The next finance meeting will be January 15th at 5:15 p.m. We make sure that that's right. Okay, so we're going to leave this one how it is. We're going to just go right into sports. I'm already here. We might as well read the sports. Oopsie. This is fine. This is a sound bite. Okay. Let's get these sound bites up. I don't know why that program is acting wonky today, as it continues to act wonky. 1304. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm gonna shut that down. Yeah, something is wrong with that, and that's okay. I need you to come on. Luckily for you, I'm ahead of time today. Not me talking to the program. Okay, let's do it. All that I do is not enough for you. All right. I don't want to lose it, but I'm not like that. Okay. Here's your sports news, a service of Wendy's in Martin. The Gleason Bulldogs look to earn their 8th straight win tomorrow. Why is it printed on an angle? What's wrong with the printer? Who put the paper in sideways? Let me see. Come on now. The Gleason Bulldogs look to earn their 8th straight win tomorrow night when they face Fulton City at home. On Saturday's Coach's Corner, Gleason boys coach Mike Riggs there. Are those adult Philly socks? Come on. They are adult frilly socks. Stop. All right, come on. On Saturday's Coach's Corner, Gleason boys coach Mike Riggs told us what his team needs to work on. Oh my gosh, I can't think past the frilly socks.
This is Steve Mother, and these are bombless socks. Loving them. My favorite. And then,
I put them stand over here.
okay, so this is khaki. So it's khaki.
They were Steve Madden. I bet you I can make them at the dollar store. Watch, I'm gonna get me some frilly socks. I'm gonna write that under Miss Joyce. I need some frilly socks. I'm not playing. I've been trying to find those for weeks.
Nice, we make shots. Obviously, you play a little better. It looks like you play better. But defensively, we've been pretty solid all year. So proud of that fact. And once we get some flow on offense and getting more accustomed and getting the ball swung around the floor, getting better looks, not forcing shots, we'll be fine.
Coach Riggs told us about senior Drake Lem. This is why I do sports after lunch. Because what does that say? Lemco. I think it's Lemco. And mind you, I'm a great freaking reader. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to... This is some bull. I'll get back to sports later, y'all. That just broke my spirit. That right there did it. Okay? I've already been through enough BS today. That did it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Ah! Oh boy. Yeah, that just like infuriated me a little bit. Alright, let me see. Copy to new. This is supposed to be sports. And I might just read the whole thing over at that point. 2 minutes, so that's 2 minutes to here. Copy to new. It's like 4.5. So that should be 6.5, which is right there. Copy to new. I'm just cutting it up. So this one is 6.5, which would be 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Oh my goodness, these are like perfect cuts. That's great news. So 9, 11.5. And there goes my streak of perfect cuts. It's okay. All right, and let us begin. Edits, delete silence. Okay, nice. Mix 1013 News is a service of West End Insurance and Val & Sons Lumber Company in Martin. This is Mix 1013 News. Good job. Yeah, I'm getting good, man. Amen. I'm telling you, I know I gotta put in my 10,000 hours. Like, I'm like so bent on this. And with that, like every day you just get better. And luckily for me, I'm getting paid to get better. Hallelujah. And I think that that's why I'm going through this process right now. Because there are things in life where, like, in this moment, I'm not getting paid to get better at them. But I have to have the mindset of, like, 10,000 hours. These are ends. Yeah, I have to keep that mindset and continue to grow. I get it. I get it. I don't see the whole picture, but I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. What song is that? I know where I'm going. I don't know what song that is. It'll hit me later. Okay. First, let's paste this in there. Paste. And there. Okay. For more news, weather, and sports, go to WCMT.com. Follow us on X at Thunderbolt Info and download our Thunderbolt Radio app. This news has been a service of West End Insurance and Valin Sons Lumber Company in Martin. I'm Domine Spinelli. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I've got my F and I've got my N. Next. This one is a little short. Let me see. Do I have a 2.5-er? I do. Star 95.1 News is a service of Joe Mahan Ford in Paris. For more news, weather, and sports, go to star951.com. Follow us on X at Thunderbolt Info and download our Thunderbolt Radio app. This news has been a service of Joe Mahan Ford in Paris. I'm Domine Spinelli. Is it an Andy Mineo song? I know where I'm going, and I'm going. Yeah, but what song is that? I think it's Andy Mineo. Come on now. Come on, help me, Holy Spirit. Is that not Andy Mineo? I believe it's Christian rap, whatever it is. I believe it's Andy Mineo. But it could be Lecrae, but and I only hear that one part. I can't get the, come on. I know where I'm going, and I'm going home. And I'm not hitting that note right, I know that. And that's Tori Kelly that sings that part. Who, what song is this? Maybe it's Lecrae. What the heck? We're gonna copy to new. Edit. Maybe it's a Lecrae song. I don't know why my brain is mashing up whatever song this is and For Good from Wicked. Like, what is going on? It's like a DJ is going on in my head and he's only playing one part of each of the songs. All right, we will cut this. Now it's shorter. That's good. Star 95.1 News is a service of For more news, weather, and sports, go to star951.com. Follow us on X at Thunderbolt Info and download our Thunderbolt Radio app. This news has been a service of Jerry Ward Autoplex in Union City. I'm Dominique Spinelli. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, generate silence. Star 95.1 News is a service of Jerry Ward Autoplex in Union City. This one's going to be a little long. That's why it's my 3:55. What is that? Hold on now. Take it down a notch. You're yelling. And then. All right, let me see. Cause I got a sweet victory. Nobody can take it from me. Sweet victory. Cause I got sweet victory. It's sweet victory. That's exactly. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, and then I have my 430s. edit, delete. The silence. Okay. WCMT news time is 9:12. No. It would be 5:12. WCMT news time is 5:12. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to turn this off. I wouldn't want to bore you with my life. Wouldn't want to bore you with actual work. I will see y'all later. I hope that y'all have a fantastic day. Learn something, okay? Renew your mind. Renew your mind. And the rest will follow. I know it's not the words. I think it's free your mind. Don't be so shallow. Right? Oh my gosh, I look just like my mother. I'm like, Mom. I'll see y'all later. Have a nice day.